Happy Friday, friends. Welcome back to Colorful Lifestyle. It's January here. It's 2025 and we are redecorating the kitchen. Plus, I'm sharing lots of kitchen updates here and a very cozy homemaking motivation to get you started off for the weekend. If you're looking for decorating ideas as well, keep on watching and let's go ahead and jump in.
Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty up from the minute that I met you.
Okay, so day one, the guy came and put on the drop cloths to the floor and to the countertop, and also dropped off all the tiles. He took some measurements, and then on the day two, he came back and had applied all this pink stuff to the wall, which at first I thought this was the cement, but he told me no. He applies that first, let it dry for 24 hours. Then he came back the following day to do a proper measurements of the tiles here, just to make sure before he applied the cement everything was looking good. Then it was the following day, which happens to be day 4, that he came and applied the cement and finished the entire tiles.
Ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty up from the minute that I met you.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. We have a lot of work to do today. In the last couple of days we had the backsplash getting installed, and basically it did take like couple of days, and the guy kept on coming back and finishing it and go back and finishing, and it was honestly spending almost like all day long here as well. So there wasn't much I can do. Plus I've been wanting to kind of refresh the kitchen. So now that the backsplash is done, and I'll show you in just a moment, I'm gonna take the time today to kind of redecorate the countertop. We're gonna redecorate the living room. We're basically gonna just decorate around the house. But before I do that, let me quickly show you the backsplash. Backsplash is done. As you can see here, it kind of looks like the countertop itself, because it's got that like gray and white, and this one has the same kind of gray, but it does have a little bit of like brown grains in it. It's hard to see, I know, but the darker colors, these are brown actually. But eventually when we do change our countertop here, so it's going to be just plain white. This way the backsplash is kind of going to pop out. Let me give you another update here. This morning when I woke up, IKEA actually said to me the panel here for the site, both of the islands were missing the panel. So believe it or not, it is January 15 today. It's Wednesday, January 15. And they just emailed me that these are available. I immediately went in while I was still in bed at 6 o'clock, ordered it. I'm picking it up Thursday, tomorrow, and I'm hoping this video goes up on Friday, but this is finally coming. Let me also update here. There was like a push panels here that you kind of kick. It's called a toe kick panel that kind of goes underneath and covers the space in underneath there. So they don't have that in stock anymore. Apparently it's now upgraded to a newer version, which honestly is exact the same, because they showed me the code. It will be like the same, but still that one even is out of order. So we're not gonna get the toe push or the toe kicks anytime soon. I'm just happy this is finally here, because being like, you know, just having the dishwasher exposed is just so weird. The other thing I want to do is that last night I had taped all this door. I also patched over here, which I'm going to be painting it. I had to take this out because when the guy was putting this in, he had to create a big hole to access the switch, because our switch used to be in there, and now this pantry is covering it. So I haven't come around to it. I did that. I'm gonna paint it. But this door here, I wanted to keep it white, but I had leftover paints, and I was like, let me try it. So I just took this light gray, which is this gray right here. See how this is like a blue gray, this is like a light gray, which also used to be our wall before. So I still had that paint, and I wanted to paint it that, thinking, you know, maybe that gray will kind of accent with the marble effect of the tiles. But then at nighttime, when you turn the light on, the glass becomes like a gray, and this just looked weird. So I got some primer here. I'm gonna go ahead, prime it, and while it's priming, we're gonna kind of like put things here and redecorate this area.
Never could have been thinking I would know what the future bring. All the highs and lows, said I'm gonna win, though the world might spin. Now I'm sitting here like I'm no one. It rains down on me, all the phone calls I'm ignoring. See, I'm a mess, just trying to guess my way through this.
So I primed it, and while it's drying up, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly paint here, because when he was putting the tile, there were scratches from the brick or this tile, so we kind of caulked it and patched it as well. And I just got the same paint. I'm just gonna go ahead and paint that area. I'm just gonna use a brush to paint this area.
Worry way too much, got a policy. Didn't bring me luck, just the honesty. Now it's all on me, if I'm gonna win. Oh, I'm just gonna get up. It rains down on me, all the phone calls I'm ignoring. See, I'm a mess, just trying to guess my way through this. Just don't get enough of me. Just don't get enough of me. Just don't get enough.
While the primer is drying up, I'm gonna go ahead and style my countertop, plus I'm adding all of my essential stuff. This rustic, beautiful vintage utensil holder, it could be vase, it was actually gifted to me, and I chose this brown blue color because it ties with my home, and my home contains a lot of blues and neutral and brown tones as well. And for me, instead of using it as a vase, I wanted to use it for a utensil holder, which worked out so beautifully. I love how it just looks and ties with the rest of decors. And of course, I have all the essential things like our butter holder here, the butter dish, paper towel, knives, and also my little garlic dish. And then in the corner here, I usually have my cooking books, which I'm gonna put it back. I've thought I'm gonna try this little vase here. I didn't like it. And then I also got this cute little pedestal, which I use it to place my salt and pepper shaker. To be honest, I didn't like it. And at one point, I had to stop the camera because I got so frustrated, just kind of like figuring things out. I was just going back and forth. So I had to step back, turn the camera off, and just figure out a system. And then I'll show you how everything turned out.
I'll not be the one who pretend, acting like everything's sane. I never asked you to stay, but you're staying. You're giving it all for the fame. Your vanity, you have no shame. None of it makes any sense. Can you feel it? I don't wanna hear all your tabletop. Let me see.
So this is what I did. I had to stop the camera for a moment because I was just going crazy. I brought the tray here. This tray was over there. I just brought it here. We have the sugar, since the rest of the sugar and everything else is in here. I just kind of put it below. These books were always there. I do use them often. And I just put, this used to be like my little garlic and stuff holder. It's a very heavy stone. I just kept it here. And I put the kettle back, and then the tray. I just switched everything. I kind of basically shifted all here and brought this from this side to this side, because I didn't like that little pedestal wood that I put it with the salt and stuff. I just didn't like it. I like this to be all in the same place. I put the cutting board back on, and then over here I just kind of played around with it and kind of switched the way things were. And let me know what you think. I think I like it like this. And then I brought the Magnolia table recipe book over here. It's usually right beside the tray. So I just brought it here. This is our chili pot. If you guys want me to film like a chili or like a good beef stew and then I put it here, let me know. In February, actually, it's family day here, the same weekend of Valentine's Day. All the family will be coming over, so I'll be making one of my favorite beef stew and I'll put it here and I'll share that with y'all. But I kind of put the books back. The paint already dried. You can't even tell where the paint was. It's all kind of, it's still drying a little because I had to go back and refresh it again. When it dried, I noticed there was still spots of white showing through, so I quickly just painted. But I think I'm gonna keep this here the way it is. I think this also dried already. Yeah, it's ready to paint. So before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of take that down. I do have another set of decor dish that I want to put there. I'm probably gonna take out this vase as well and add some full flowers. Thrifted this as well. Actually, I'm probably going to bring you guys along for that video, thrift it with me and share the rest of the stuff that I got. But this was a set I got. It's so lovely, it's so pretty, and I love the color. And you know what it actually goes really nice with? It goes really nice with my beef stew or chili pot right there. They kind of contrast and like balance each other. Now look at this. This is like a vibe. This is beautiful vibe. I love it. Let's close this. Oh, I do like the way it comes out too. Now I feel like the green here was just kind of off balance with the rest. I love this. I love this. Going to take this. I'm gonna put this lamp away, which I did thrift it about a year ago. I ended up putting this white lantern here, which I didn't like it because it looked too small, and you'll see what I switched it with, which is one of my favorite items that I own. It is a big wicker basket that's like a lamp that you can put a candle underneath or inside. It's so beautiful. But I also wanted to switch around some of my decors, kind of get rid of like anything that's super green and holiday vibe now that the holiday is past behind us, and just add a little bit more blues to the living room so that everything else can tie together and just look nice and winter vibe. And I hope that y'all are enjoying today's video as well. It's short and sweet and cozy. Sometimes you just gotta get everything done. These were things that I've been wanting to do in the last week that I didn't come around to it. So I hope that you get some inspiration or a little bit of motivation as well. Once I'm done decorating this area, we're going right back to the pantry door and painting it. And then I'm gonna come back and finish cleaning it. And then I'm gonna go back and we're gonna cook as well and share what was for dinner tonight.
Never could have been thinking I would know what the future bring. All the highs and lows. Said I'm gonna win, though the world might spin. Now I'm sitting here like I'm no one. It rains down on me. All the phone calls I'm ignoring. See, I'm a mess, just trying to guess my way through this.
So kind of changed the green blanket just to kind of tie the rest of the blue, you know, to give that winter vibe because it's very winter here. Now you guys have seen the pillows before. This, I've had it. Some of you have been with me when I first got this, but I love this basket. I haven't used it in so long. It's like a wicker lamp. There is actually a faux candle in there. I put the full candle, but it does have like a glass that you can put real candle as well, but I'm not gonna put no real candle in here and then things burn. So instead of the other one, I end up choosing this one. I just felt like the pillows do have a bit of brown tones, which does tie with this. And so honestly, this has been bugging me, I'm not gonna lie. This rug, this is my summer rug, but my mom honestly said do not put your new rug down until Eid, which is after Ramadan, and we're looking at it end of March. So I guess I could live with it 2 more months. It just means that I'm not gonna put this for the summer. I love it for the summer, this rug, because it's got all sorts of bright color. But I don't know about winter, especially like, you know, the peach and the bright orange. I'm just like, if that wasn't there, I'd be okay with it, but it's okay. The other one I have is actually over here. It's over there, so I can't roll it down yet. So for now, I have to just kind of play around with it. What I love about this rug though is you can have every color of pillow cover that you want, and it'll just go with any vibe. I'm sure, I mean, you can use it for all year long too. It's just, I just prefer to use this in the summer, spring, summer, you know, when I have so many bright colors, and I've got pink and orange and stuff like that. But yeah, so the couch, nothing changed. I like that wicker there, and I cleaned it. I took the frame out because I had a frame there before, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, the sun, y'all, let me see if I can close. Don't let the sun fool you, the snow is right there. Okay, now that the blind is closed, much better. So I'm keeping under the TV, just right only in the middle, and here nothing really changed. But I did change the pillow covers here because of the blues, just to kind of tie with it. Whereas the other one's a bit mustard and I didn't like it. So I feel like now it's better, because every time, no matter what direction you look at, there's some blue everywhere. I also had this 3 set of like hand towels or kitchen towels, and I love the color that I got. I also found this beautiful little bottle that I can use for like our cooking oil. I'm just adding a little bit of rosemary and a little bit of cardamom because it does give an infused beautiful scent, and I like to use it. Although we use like a lot of butter from here and there, we do use some oil, especially if I'm making like a quick scrambled egg. I'll add a little bit of butter and a little bit of oil, because butter does settle things and just make everything so sticky. So having both of them together, it just makes things look so yummy. And I love this little jar. Believe it or not, I got it from Amazon, and I just was looking for like just oil, like olive oil jars, and this was one of the options that came, and I loved it. There were like 2 different style, but I liked this style because it kind of reminded me of like a little bit of traditional, and it had a little bit of vintage look as well.
You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body. just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch, that your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so reckless. I keep on pretending I know we better end it. You said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch, that your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch, that your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah, yeah. It's toxic, babe.
And for dinner, I'm making pasta here. I had some leftover spaghetti sauce that I really wanted to use it. So I'm just making a little amount for me, Ayub and Anwar. For Sean and Amin, I had actually made them some wraps because they really don't like pasta at all. I'm going to continue finishing the door here. On the next video, we're also going to continue home updates, kitchen updates, and just kind of redecorating around the house as well. Plus, I will be installing our new blinds for our patio door right here in the kitchen, and we also got our new blinds for the bathroom in our bedroom. We were waiting those blinds, y'all, for a while because we had a huge Canada Post strike here just before the holidays, up until during the holidays, and then they finally came off. But of course, all the posts and all the things were so backed up. So we finally received our blinds, and I'm excited to bring you all along on the next video. And don't forget, my schedule is every Friday and every other Tuesday. Therefore, I will see you all on next Tuesday as well.
Give me your strength and show me your weakness. We're in this together now. We're in this together now. Give me your love and tell me your secrets. 'Cause we're in this together now. Yeah, we're in this together now. No, 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 no. I'll keep you safe, I'll give you my everything. Even if we're falling down, even if we're falling down, all of me is yours, every part of me. 'Cause we're in this together now. You and me together now. What's the point?
Okay, so the door is painted. I have painted both sides. At first I was only going to do this side, but then when I was doing the edge here, the paint kind of went over here. So I just went ahead, and plus I had some leftover paint, and I am done. I'm gonna let it dry. So I'm just pushing it here, and I put a trash can in front of it just so that no one is gonna touch it, and so that no one is gonna pull it or try to close it. But I'm so glad this is out the way. So right now we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna have a dinner, and we're heading to Anwar's soccer practice. So we're gonna close it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. But first, let me show you my dinner. I made like some roasted chicken here. It's really, really good.
Even when the sun don't shine, even when the sun don't shine, give me your strength, show me your weakness.